Ho ho ho! It's time to scale things down again, even smaller, to mini brick size. Today we're going to be looking at Loz sets. We all can get lost. Y'all get lost right now. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. How are you watching? Beavis, where I sell alternative brick brands. I also take a look at legitimate big L brands sometimes, and I also take a look at mini brands. Sometimes I'll even go into nano brick size, which is like super tiny. These ones, what you're looking at, is from Loz. They are Christmas themed ones, except for one, but hey, it's Christmas time. Let's see if we can power this out so I can get you more videos for you, just for you. So all these are just for you guys. We're gonna look at 4 little sets today. See if you like them. I think they're actually all pretty amazing. But please, do not be deceived by the size. Loz are mini brick size. If you have ever bought an alternative brick set before, thinking like no one else has a set, and it comes to you in mini brick size, I'm sure you've done it before. You are just as guilty as I am. But I come to love Loz, and I have the biggest, fattest hands. I mentioned that before, and I breeze through these, man. I think I built these 2 in a day, and this one, both of them in like 2 days. And once you get used to it, super fast, easy to see all the pieces. They are a lot of fun. If you're not familiar with it, you should give it a go. Just try one. The older sets may be a little bit more trickier because some pieces like aren't perfect, or even some of the newer stuff too. But anyway, I have had no issues. I really enjoy them. So today, we're going to look at 4 sets from Loz, and we'll start with the non-Christmas theme one first. So the first one we're looking at is Loz Microplant Series. This is the watering can. 973 pieces. Now quickly, before we dive into these ones, I almost forgot about this Loz set. So stay till the end of the video and I'll review this one at the end, which is also not Christmas related. Something very cool and unique. Ooh. What a beautiful shiny box. Loz boxes are actually pretty big for the sets themselves. The sets will only probably be about less than a quarter of the size, so they can squeeze down. You don't need a box. And the box gets like super dinged up like that. But I like the shininess. So shiny. Shiny! There's the front presentation. Of course, Loz, I think, I totally nailed down the presentation look. And here in Hong Kong, Loz is available like everywhere you go. So kudos to them for making it everywhere. They deserve it, man. They have a lot of cool designs. Anyway, here, we don't need to see this no more. The good thing about this set is that it's actually using a book. Most of the Loz sets are like pictures, unless they're a bigger set. This one wasn't too big, but at least they still use the book. And it is easy to follow, except since I have the page open here, you're building a cylinder piece. Cylinder sets or things that go in circles usually aren't that friendly. This is the only tricky part, is you gotta make sure that this top piece fits really snug in there. You gotta line it up early while you can, because that will come into effect and play later on whether or not the sides fit on properly. Other than that, what an awesome looking set. It's so pretty, man. Is it fragile? Yeah, I mean, it's stable. It didn't fall apart when I brought it to the office. You can lift it up here, but each panel or wall does fall apart or separate from each other. So you have to be very careful. You can't hold this like this too long. But wow, this is actually like very pretty. Like, you know, there's a lot of flower sets available. There's so many. I was gonna do like a whole flower theme thing. I can't keep up with it, man. This is cool. I like this one quite a lot. There is only one sticker there. The rest of it is all pieces. And I was actually missing one piece here that was kind of crucial to line up this top part. But as you can tell, you can tell. That's a great thing. It's kind of hidden by all the flowers. Didn't bother me too much. I don't know whether or not my daughter had it in her hand, because my kids build with me. They start mixing up all the brick sets with each other, and they start throwing them on the floor, and I lose pieces all the time. I actually had missing pieces up here, but I found it. So, you know, maybe yours will be fine. I love all the flowers on the top. It's really pretty. Oh yeah, one thing too, you see that butterfly up there? That butterfly is nano brick. I think this is the first time I've seen them implement nano bricks into a set. I could be wrong, but I was like, oh, that's a surprise. So this size of the bricks here are different from the flowers. I thought I had the wrong set together. Those are stickers on the butterfly wings, and they give you a lot of stickers for the butterfly, but there's only like one. I think you can only build one. That's the one thing too, man. Loz gives you a lot of spare parts. So many, but they're never the ones that you really need that if you're missing. So just be aware of that. I don't know the names of all these flowers, but it's like roses and tulips, and you got a couple leaves sticking out, and they use these whip pieces that's kind of hanging out there with more little flowers. Chris was looking at this going, oh, it's pretty sturdy. It's not going anywhere. Look at that. It's pretty stable. And they have one more vine that's kind of sticking out in the front that's hiding the missing piece. That's making this piece a little bit higher, the cover, so you can't even see it, man. And finally got the spouts. Little teapot, short and the spouts. When you get too excited, Chris is looking at me like, Chris, we always have to make dirty guy jokes, but there you go. It's a very excited pot, man. And just so you know, cylinder, putting those pieces together. I didn't have any trouble, but when I put like hinges or things that have to go in circles, I'm always like, oh, damn it, man. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to pull off a panel just to show you. There. You pull each one of these off, and there's no real secureness for the outside part. The inside part is really secure, but that's what I was talking about. You got to make sure that this inside piece is lined up. If it's not, some of these pieces might not want to pop in there. But don't get frustrated. You can do it. Be a little bit patient. Have fun with each flower. You can always pull all the flowers off and fix this part up if you need to. And it's got one more extra pipe along the back. I don't know what that's for. Design, decoration. And of course, if we look at the sticker here, the single sticker that kind of does make the set, it says Flower Studio, your best wishes. Not quite to scale. Please do not be deceived. This is not regular brick size, but Plastic Architect. How you doing, Claire? Hope you're well. I'm enjoying your videos. I gotta order your stickers. Go check her out. Go check out her channel. I'll put her link in the description. She has these little stickers on her Instagram that she's selling of the little modular buildings. I'll order some soon for myself. But she told me before she actually took a Loz set and made it Lego brick size. Wouldn't that be interesting? You guys might be able to pull it off yourself. So now what we're gonna look at is Loz. I was gonna say picture frame, but it's like painting style. It's on a canvas. So this is Loz's Christmas painting, 1282, 646 pieces. This is the first one of two for this year, 2022. Almost want to say 2023. Their Christmas sets are amazing. They do have a Christmas house modular. I should have done that one. I don't have time, man. I have time for this. This one's really fast to put together. First thing you are going to notice is that, yes, it has deer and Santa, the sleigh. Deer, his eyes have changed. Because Santa's wearing sunglasses, I made deer wear sunglasses. The truth is, he had one eye that was printed. And I'm missing the other eye, man. You can see it from the box art here. I was like, oh, same deal. I don't know if my daughter like dropped the eye or threw it somewhere in the house. So I was like, I had to get creative, and instead of making it look like one eye and looking weird, I thought, oh, this kind of looks like sunglasses on him, just like Santa. So my one's gonna look different from yours. What do I think of this? Super fun to put together. As I mentioned, I was really fast putting this together. I got this done in no time. Did I have a couple missing pieces? Again, same deal. The eye may be missing. Santa's arm was actually missing, but thankfully I have so many Loz Christmas sets that I found a spare arm. So it happens. You can find missing pieces. Once again, if you order from us, we'll help you find the missing pieces. And we actually do source Loz loose bricks. Not many people have ordered that because not too many people know about Loz. Well, maybe they do, but they don't know I do it. So I can sell Loz pieces or brick pieces. Anyway, there was one other missing piece or wrong color, but it's hidden, so I didn't put it on here, and you'll see it from the back. But this is so cool, man. Super stable. The only thing that's gonna fall off is probably the deer and Santa, because they're kind of really sticking out. I love the three-dimensional look of this. So if you look closely, the whole idea is that Santa's delivering all the presents to the children. He's on a sleigh, but look, they bump into something. All the presents are falling out of the bag, and even the presents falling on top of the snowman. He looks like he's melting too. Very cute with a little broom there, and I think the cookie's falling out of that present. On the other side, you got a tree. I like the color and the look of the Starry Night as it goes up. Very cool indeed. You got deer there that's kind of hanging out, and he can come off separately too, but he is chained to the sleigh. I love the design and look of the sleigh, even though it's just half of it. It's like protruding and sticking out. That is a printed piece on the front. There's 2 seats in there, so technically you could fit 2 guys in there. Santa looks cool as hell with his sunglasses on. He looks like the old man from Dragon Ball Z. And it looks like he has a lost present that's fallen out of the bag. That's a sticker. The sack there has like patches on it, and I screwed up one patch on that bag, the stickers. The sticker on these sets are decals. You gotta peel them off, and I dropped one by mistake, and I was like, oh damn it, it fell on top of another sticker. Thankfully you have a couple spares, so I put the spare one on the side, so it still looks okay. It looks like a house here on the side. I was wondering what that was at first, but it looks like a little house there, and some trees on the other side. And you go to the Starry Night, and by the way, those stars are glow in the dark. That's it. Those are the only things that glow in the dark. I think the moon piece might as well. The moon says, Merry Christmas. What was the coolest part about this? The canvas stand, man. It's actually really good. You can take this piece off, and it'll hold it in there by the studs there. And it is all printed here, the wood pieces. And what the best part is? This is a really good telephone holder. Look at that. Someone sending me a message. Stable. I like that. This probably will take longer to put together than this because you got to find all the right pieces and the right length. Some of these pieces use like 7 studs and some are 6 studs and some are 5 studs. So I get confused, put that wrong together, but as you can see, it's all there. It's all pretty secure. It won't fall apart on you. Before I put this back on, just to show you the back, actually looks pretty cool. But you can see right here, I was missing 1 brick and I found it, but it was a different color. I may have switched the wrong color from one side to the other. And yeah, that's one thing too, man. The variation of colors, like you have just 2-tone blues or 4 types of blues, might mess with your eyes a little bit in the book. So maybe I got that wrong. But anyway, that's hidden. You can't see it from the front. It's blocked off by the sleigh. We're all good, man. Put it back here. And there you go. Picture frame number 1, Santa and the sleigh traveling through, delivering your present. Very cool. Let's look at the next set. So now we're looking at Loz, I just call this Christmas present. I don't know what they really call it, but anyway, it's close enough. Or Christmas box. 1937, 690 pieces. Here's the shiny box for you, just like the flower pot one, same deal. They do this whole chrome shiny piece. It's very attractive when you're at the store and you see all Loz sets. You just want to buy them all. Buy all of them. It looks really good there. It looks really good from the back. Very nice presentation. We don't need to see the box anymore. The downfall is the instruction sheet sucks ass for real, man. This is the instruction sheet. I know a lot of you are familiar with this. One of them here. That's what you're dealing with. 2 sides like that. It sucks, man. What's my tip? When you open it up, the reason why mine looks so creased is because if I go through step 1 for the first row, I do it row by row. I just look at the numbers and do it row by row like that. And then if I do get to the next row, I just follow the dotted line. They have dotted lines on there. And just keep going like that. So just do it row by row, man. I'm telling you, you can save a lot of space. Chris is looking at me like I'm a maniac. I'm gonna fold all this up because I don't really care. And then go like that. So there, so it's much easier to see it row by row like that. When you're done, reopen it and just like refold it. It's gonna have creases anyway. There, put it there, and just throw it there. We don't need to see that anymore. We just need to see this pretty little box. What about this set? This is amazing. I love this one quite a lot. Super sturdy. Chris's was even like, yo, this is super sturdy, man. Look, I was missing a small little piece there, but that's fine. I'll find it later. And I was also missing a little tiny snowflake that went here. Again, we can always source that kind of thing. It's easy to find. Didn't need it there anyway, because you have this nice little stocking with a sticker on it. But the bow presentation for this box looks really, really good. And the sides was really stable. I had no issue putting this set together. I thought it was like really, really secure. I thought it was gonna be like really tricky and like hard to put together, but no. And what's inside this box? Just open it up here, take this off. You see, it's sturdy, man. It's not going anywhere. Then go like this and open it like that and go bam. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. What we got going on in the inside? Well, there are stickers that go across here that say Merry Christmas. A sticker that goes across here, but very festive. It looks really cool. And if you manually turn this carousel looking Christmas train thing here, the snowman also turns. You can turn this really fast and be like, whew, whew. My kids were playing with this and I had no problem playing with it. They had a lot of fun. Like, yo, this is so much fun. Bring it back home, daddy. Okay, when I'm finished this review, I'll bring it back, but that turns just fine. On the bottom, there's a little tiny mouse inside the rat hole that says in the nest. Has a little piece of cheese there. And it's hollow on the inside, but it's actually really cool how they did that. And it has like a piece of crystal. Why? I don't know. The secret area. And we come up here, and this looks like Santa's house. You got Santa there with a saxophone and some presents around him. You got Mrs. Claus there decorating the tree, trying to put some hearts on it. And the tree is very simple. And you got some micro little presents around there. And in the corner, you got a chimney with some blocks of wood that need to be chopped up. And back to the carousel. It looks really cute with a bear on it, the little dangly pieces. And the train looks pretty cute. The snowman's face is printed down there. It looks like he's in a little town village. I like the look of this. It's almost like a little town area there. Even has a little fence on the background. And you got the whole fireplace, very warm feeling. And the walls here on the side, you got a deer's head. Sorry, deer, your head being hung on the wall there with a clock. And on this side, you got the wreath with the little decorations there, the lanterns. And that's more or less it. It's pretty pretty, man. Cool, it's secure. I'm telling you, this one was a fun set. So this one's a really clever little nice Christmas gift. And we're done with this one so fast. That's all you need to see. That's a 1 minute review for you. Let's look at the last set. Okay, so the last one we're looking at is Loz's Christmas Painting with Santa decorating the Christmas tree. 1, 2, 8, 3, 667 pieces. Again, pretty box. And I forgot to mention, just like the other one, you're using a big sheet. Again, don't forget my tip, man, of how to put this thing together. I can completely make this like a curtain and block you guys from this review. This box is pretty. Nice green look to it. And it shows the details of both pictures, canvas, painting canvas available. And they do have the other ones. They have like the Vincent van Gogh. So if the Vincent van Gogh from Big L is too much for you or too big, you can scale it down. And they have a tiger painting. They have so many paintings now. This one's a Christmas one. Last one, here we go. Let's take a look at this thing. The canvas that holds the frame is exactly the same as the other one. You don't need to look at this one. This one, I didn't have any missing pieces. Surprise, surprise. What I like about this one, it's cool, man, same deal. I love the Christmas tree. It's like protruding and sticking out. You got Santa on this side, going up the ladder, decorating it. It's very festive. It was a lot of fun to put together. I didn't have any issues. And I love doing the back wall, by the way. If I take this off to show you guys here. Layering all this together was super fun to do, but same deal. There's like different tones of like, or the orange and the red and the maroon is like really kind of close to each other. This one's easier than the other one, so you might not get too mixed up, but just be aware if you're missing something or wrong color. You never know, you might be missing something. You know, it's because of that. You put it in the wrong place. So on the bottom, you got all the presents there. The surfboard is printed. That's pretty cool, I like that. And a little perfume and the bear as well. The present on the back behind the bear is a sticker, but like the snowman is printed. And I like the bucket on his head, asking for some sun. So yeah, there are a lot of prints on this too. We go up this tree. I like this metallic little silver balls, and Santa going up the ladder is really cool. He's very freaked out, but I like that illusion that he's kind of free floating there. The presents above him. And you got the snowflakes on the background with some printed little tile pieces there. And along the top, it's all frosted with a Merry Christmas sticker on there. Yo, I really like these. I think these are really surprisingly good and very festive and amazing. So we'll put this back here. And it has studs to kind of like lock it down, so make sure you get it secure or in alignment, just like do you get it in there? There we go. So cool, man. Just in time for Christmas, maybe after Christmas, who knows. There's the 4 Loz sets for you, 3 Christmas ones and a flower one, all available on my store too, brickmeupscottie.com. And I'll bring you back with more Loz. I'm into Loz now, man. I'm gonna start doing more sets for you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for all your support. I'm not gonna drop these guys because, you know, Loz will fall apart and they're too small. I've never dropped a Loz set before. Maybe that will change, who knows. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a Merry Christmas if I'm not here. Maybe it's already been the new year. If not, if so, Happy New Year to you guys. Until next time, you guys, break me out, Loz. So here's your bonus review, the last one, finally. This is Loz's, they don't have a name for it. Hong Kong Street, 1253, 665 pieces. Beautiful box, shitty instructions, paper rollout style, but the box, again, shiny chrome style, design on the front, design on the back. We don't need to see this. We're going to see the set right away. Let's waste no time. This is by far, you're probably thinking I was going to say fragile. It's not fragile, man. It's actually really sturdy. Chris was scared to hold this thing, but it holds up pretty good, except for the rooftop. Everything was super fun to put together, and the amount of detail this set has is absolutely insane. Look at that. It looks like a typical Hong Kong style stall, right, Chris?
Yes.
Dai Pai Dong?
Yes.
Buy your snacks and your food, chill out, smoke some cigarettes, sit over here and eat, throw your trash over here. What I don't like about this is a lot of stickers on this set, a lot, and some of them curve around this electric pole, and they just start to like unfold. So that's normal with stickers, man. But other than that, it was amazing to put together. I had like 0 issues with it. It was a lot of fun. It actually has some fabric pieces here along the top. So let's look at this table here first. Got a table, it's very simple. Some drinks on there, teacups, nothing's gonna fall off that. And you got some stools. The stools kind of suck because these pieces always pop off, even for regular size bricks, man. But anyway, you have some stools there. I did get asked before if it's to figure scale, not to Loz size figures. If I have a Loz figure here, you know, you can see it's giant, man. It actually might fit better with the with a regular figure. Here, I'll just pull the one from an Oxford block. Here's an Oxford block figure, and you guys can see for yourself. More suited to that size, but everything's like small. See, it's very deceiving, man, when you order these online. You might think, that's a regular brick size. I know it is. And then you get it and then you're wrong. You're always gonna be wrong. Make sure you look out for Loz mini bricks. Don't let companies deceive you that sell this stuff, man. I'm being very open. I don't mind it being mini, because I love these. I love putting them together. If I lift it up like this, nothing's falling off. Look at that. See? Nothing to be scared about. And flip it around to the back. Let's move her out of the way. If I go like this and show you there, look, it looks just as good as the front. Looks like a front there. But I guess that's where the guy's gonna stand and whatever guy is gonna be cooking the food. The electrical pole has a lot of details, a lot of fun, but man, the stickers are gonna come off. They peel really easily because it's going on a curve. But I like the little electrical box up there and the string that's going across, attaching it to the set. And then on the other side is like a drink box there, lemon drinks, and it's being held down by the iconic red, white, and blue fabric to cover you up. The table should go under there and you can chill under there and eat. Now we look back here on the front, a lot of detail, man. You got stickers along the bottom and all the pipings look pretty cool. I could probably have cut that one on the bottom a little bit more to make it more straight. Look at the counters, like so many little details, like sauces, and inside that little like shop window, there's a lot of meat pieces and bones, and some of those are actually printed. And I like the little barrel with the chopsticks hanging in there. You know, everything's totally not to scale, but everything looks really amazing. I really like the look of this. And on this side, you have a teacup tea area where they serve the hot tea. I'm just enjoying this, man. It looks really good, even for something so small. Holy cow, they can fit that much detail on it. On the other side, you got more little lanterns hanging down, the fan, and it looks like some side dishes there, and a little menu. Underneath there is a little poster with some phone numbers on it. Go ahead and call it and see what happens. And above the stalls, the rooftop is probably the most fragile part. That might actually come off, but I had a lot of fun putting that together. You do have to be careful because the shingles have an angle that goes to it. If you put one the wrong way, it kind of looks uneven. And you got a sign there at the top and the fabric as well on top. You don't have to put that fabric on, but it's a nice touch. On the back side, you get more detail of where the guy's cooking. You got a butcher's knife there, chop the meat on the wood. Got a frying pan. You can see a little bit more meat from this direction, and even some hanging down from the top with the ceiling fan. Very nice touch. I like that quite a lot. The calendar is just very nostalgic, very cool stall. And underneath there's a cabinet there with some plates on the inside and some extra containers. And finally, you have the gas tank there providing the fire for the food. Yo man, this is an amazing little set. I really, really like this one, and they have one more, which is a Japanese takoyaki. A takoyaki again, squid ball stall, and I'm thinking about getting that one to review for you guys. So yeah, that was your little bonus review for you guys. Cool, right? Go get it, all available. Do it now.